Coucou, salut, je m'appelle Lyndi, je suis américaine qui vit en France depuis plus de 7 ans. And one thing I love about living in France, among other things, is the pastries. So with my sweet tooth, I thought today we would do a fun video and try some of the classic French pastries together. So I just stopped at the bakery, picked up 4, and these are just a few classics. There are many other French staples in pastry, and that's something too that I think is pretty fun, is when I travel, I like to try not only the specialties, but specifically pastries from that region. And each region in France has different pastries. Sometimes even cities have their own specialty. So let's head back and let's try some of these. Let's go. Alright, I have my pastries here. Look at those beauties. I tried to pick out things a little bit varied. However, now I realize I got several things with like a cream on the inside and then the choux pastry, but they each have a different story and different flavors as well. And it's also very representative of what you can find at a French bakery. Okay, so here we have the tropezienne. So the tropezienne is a brioche with 2 creams on the inside. There's the pastry cream and a buttercream. Tropezienne, meaning it comes from the south of France in Provence. However, it was said to have originally been created in 1955 by Alexandre Mika, who was a Polish baker located in Saint-Maxime, and he was inspired by a recipe from his grandma. Alright, let's give it a try. You can see just how big it is. As for this dessert, I'd say the top and the bottom, they're a little bit dry and kind of light, but then mixed with the inside, which is more creamy. It's a good balance between the two. And then on the top, you can see is sprinkled with a little bit of sugar, but it's really not too sweet. And now moving on, we have the tarte au citron. So the origins of this one is a little bit tricky. It's said that this recipe rather comes from the UK or even from the US with the key lime pie, but then some even say it dates back to 1600 from an Italian pastry chef, Gasparini, with the meringue, which we have on top. But either way, it is definitely a known staple in French bakeries. Let's give this one a try. So far, I think this one is my favorite of the ones we've tried. I like that it has the tanginess of the lemon with the meringue. It's still quite sweet, so it has the good sweet and sour combination. And also the inside custard of the lemon is nice and smooth. And then you have a little bit of crunch at the end when you bite in with the crust. So far, this is my number 1 of the ones that we've tried. Here we have the paris-brest, and this dessert is made with the choux pastry, and then there's a praline mousseline filling on the inside. This pastry was first created by pastry chef Louis Dron in 1910 to commemorate the Paris-Brest long distance bicycle race, which began in 1891. The idea of it was to resemble a bicycle wheel, so you can see by the circular shape, it does resemble it. So let's give this one a try. You can see there's nuts on it as well on the top. And you can see inside of it. We'll give this a try. So this has the praline mousseline, is like a mousse consistency. So again, it's still quite light, has the creamy texture, then mixed with the choux pastry. It's not too sweet. It has a bit of a nut flavor, the praline, but it's not overwhelming. It has a good balance with the mousse texture as well as then the lighter, a little bit dry choux pastry on top and bottom. I wanted to add, it's one of my favorites. Every now and then I'll have it for breakfast. It's really nice. But we have some here, a croissant aux amandes. So originally the croissant aux amandes, it was a way for bakers to recycle yesterday's croissants that were left over. So they would fill it with an almond cream or frangipane, and then they would put them back in the oven. These, like I said, are one of my favorite ones. You have like the buttery layered croissant and then balanced with the creamy and sweet almond filling. It's just so delicious. And then they normally add some almonds on top with a little bit of icing. Last one up, maybe saving the best for last, we'll see. So this is similar to a religieuse. It's more of a choux, but on a larger scale. So this has a cream as well as the choux, and then this one's raspberry flavored, has a little raspberry on top. So a religieuse, or translating to religious, it was named that because it had the same color to the robes of nuns in convents. But this actually comes from an Italian named Frascati, who made them for his customers at his Parisian cafe in 1856, and it became an immediate success. So you can definitely find religieuse across France in all bakeries. All right, let's give this a try. Not sure how to do this one, but... That's really nice. I like the raspberry flavor to it. Okay, I think I like this one more than the paris-brest. They are quite similar. They both have the choux pastry and then a cream on the inside. However, the paris-brest has the praline mousse, and then this has more of a raspberry cream. The religieuse, normally it's more of a vanilla cream flavor. Okay, so of the four that we tried today, I think my favorite was the tarte au citron, so the lemon tart or lemon pie. One of them that we didn't try today, but I really enjoy, is the tarte tatin, which you might have seen in my last video I did when I traveled to Saint-Menoul. It's similar to an apple pie. It has like the soft caramelized apple and then the crunchy crust, and it is very yummy. And I also love a good tarte aux fraises, so a strawberry tart or pie. Many summers ago, I did an exchange with a French student who stayed with our family for a bit, and then I went to visit his family. I was there on my birthday, and his mom surprised me and made me the best tarte aux fraises for my birthday. It was really unique and lovely and just definitely memorable. But I love the mix of the natural sweetness of fresh fruit paired with the buttery crust. It's very good. Now today I only tried 4 of them. There are so many more to try. Some other good ones are the madeleine, eclair, that's a famous one. There's the macaron, croissant, pain au chocolat, pain au raisin, which I really like as well. Millefeuille, that's a popular one. So I wanted to get a couple that I don't normally get. I think it's just so cool that each region and even some cities have their own special pastry. Like I think of the cannelé, which is famous for the Bordeaux area. Then you have like tarte aux myrtilles, which is more the Vosges, Alsace area as well. And then too, there's the big debate between pain au chocolat or chocolatine, depending on where you live in France. If you're in the south, over near Bordeaux, Toulouse area, it's more chocolatine, versus a lot of the other parts of France call it a pain au chocolat. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your favorite pastries in the comments below. And until next time, gros bisous, bon appétit, et à la prochaine. Salut! Ciao!